Thank you for allowing me to visit today to tell you about the Cyclo Speed Reducer. When I called to set up this appointment, I mentioned that I have a gearless speed reducer that requires no lubrication maintenance, and indeed I do. The Sumitomo Cyclo Speed Reducer utilizes a revolutionary design concept involving no conventional gearing. It is, in fact, a gearless speed reducer. On the outside, Cyclo is a concentric shaft inline speed reducer like we have on the cover of these brochures that I'm going to leave with you today. But unlike conventional helical gearing, whose teeth are subject to shearing forces that can result in breakage, the Cyclo's unique internal design enables its torque-transmitting components to operate in compression, not shear, thus avoiding sudden reducer operating failure and the resulting unplanned maintenance downtime. No teeth to break means no catastrophic failure. By eliminating the possibility of sudden catastrophic failure, equipment uptime and production throughput time in your manufacturing operation are maximized. Here is how Cyclo operates. The main reduction component is the cycloidal disc. The disc has lobes around its external circumference instead of teeth. The term cycloidal refers to the geometric shape of the lobes. The cycloidal disc operates inside of a ring gear housing. The ring gear housing has rollers instead of teeth around its internal circumference. The cycloidal disc is driven by an eccentric cam that is keyed to the high-speed shaft. The eccentric cam rotates inside the bore of the disc. The effect of the eccentric cam is to change the rotating motion of the input shaft into reciprocating motion of the disc. The reciprocating motion causes the disc to index or step around the internal circumference of the ring gear housing. For each revolution of the high-speed shaft, the disc steps one position in the ring gear housing in the opposite direction. Thus, the number of revolutions of the high-speed shaft required for a lobe on the disc to make a complete circuit of the ring gear housing depends on how many steps it has to take. The ratio is determined by the number of lobes on the disc in relation to the number of rollers in the ring gear housing. In this demo, there are 17 lobes on the disc and 18 rollers in the ring gear housing. 17 revolutions of the high-speed shaft are required for a lobe to make one complete circuit of the ring gear housing. This results in a 17:1 exact reduction ratio. The reciprocating action of the cycloidal disc is translated into concentric output shaft rotation by means of a low-speed shaft with an integral flange. The small bores on the disc drive pins which are pressed into the flange. Rollers mounted on the pins provide rolling contact. A ball bearing located inside the flange assures smooth concentric output shaft rotation. Depending on the output housing style, Cyclo may be either foot-mounted or flange-mounted. This unique design arrangement allows Cyclo to offer our customers what we at Sumitomo refer to as the Cyclo Advantage. These advantages are as follows. The first Cyclo Advantage is increased service life. Rolling contact between the internal components results in less friction, lower operating temperatures, and less operating wear. All of the torque transmitting components are made from 52100 bearing quality steel, hardened to approximately Rockwell 60. In fact, Cyclo handles forces like an anti-friction roller bearing, with the internal components operating in compression through rolling contact. The second Cyclo advantage is compactness. To achieve a higher ratio, the Cyclo does not require the addition of more components like shafts, bearings, and gears that are subject to wear. To achieve a different ratio in the Cyclo, we simply change the number of lobes on the disc and the number of rollers in the ring gear housing. Fewer components mean fewer parts to wear out and greater compactness. Cyclo offers ratios from 6:1 to 119 to 1 in a single stage of reduction. In 2 stages of reduction, Cyclo offers ratios as high as 7,569 to 1. Cyclo is a very torque-dense speed reducer. The third Cyclo Advantage is its ability to handle the shock of overload. Compared to 1 or 2 teeth in contact at any one time during the operation of a helical gear set, 1/3 of the lobes on the cycloidal disc are always in contact with the rollers in the ring gear housing. In the case of shock load, this results in the overload force being spread over a larger surface area. The result is that Cyclo can withstand 500% momentary shock overload, more than twice that of helical gearing. The fourth Cyclo Advantage is high efficiency. Rolling contact and reduced friction equal higher efficiency, up to 95% in each stage of reduction. Higher efficiency means lower operating cost and a higher return on investment. The fifth Cyclo Advantage is no thermal limitations. Reduced friction also means lower operating temperature. Lower operating temperature equals longer life. In all sizes, Cyclo's thermal capacity exceeds its mechanical rating. The sixth Cyclo Advantage is grease lubrication. The only high-speed internal component is the eccentric cam. Heat buildup from lubricant churning is minimized. Rolling contact and lower operating speeds for internal components allow Cyclo to be grease lubricated in smaller sizes. Cyclo's size for lower horsepower applications, typically found in the food and beverage industry, for example, come grease packed from the factory as standard. Grease lubricated Cyclos can be mounted in any orientation without fear of lubricant leaks, since there is no oil sump. No oil leaks means no lubricant contamination of the process environment, thereby eliminating the need for drip pans or piles of absorbent material beneath the reducer. No oil means grease lubricated Cyclos are lubrication maintenance free. The seventh Cyclo Advantage is silent operation. Reduced speed of internal components combined with rolling contact equals smooth, quiet operation. The eighth and final Cyclo Advantage is its 2-year warranty. Unlimited by hours of operation, Cyclo has the longest warranty in the industry. Long service life, a compact space-saving design, high shock load capacity, high efficiency, low operating temperature, low maintenance, and quiet operation claims that are backed by Sumitomo's 2-year warranty make Cyclo the ideal problem solver for your operation. When you need uptime instead of downtime in your manufacturing process, think Cyclo, the most reliable speed reducer on the market today.